Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2. Where we left off last time, we had arrived back at Nekataka. We actually got a letter from the Animancers asking us to come back to their flame place, and we're going to go do that right now. Speak with Blan Alet atop the spire of the Soul Seers. So we have a thing to do there. We're going to do that and see what happens. I hope it's going to be cool. I kind of want to rest before we go do that. So we'll probably find a place to rest. But we need to go to the Sacred Stair. Spire of the Soul Seers. Yeah, we don't need to rest that badly. We only have one injury on a couple of people. I leveled up our main characters. I haven't leveled up the other group of people yet. I know I really should, I'm lazy. It's not like we really need them in our boarding party anymore. Our main characters can take down pretty much everything other than that undead ship. That was a bit of a harder fight, but we still ended up winning, so not a concern there. Oh, right. I did a full reset, so hopefully this won't lag at all.
Timing. We're getting consistent readings, and I believe we're ready to try again.
Oh good, I'm gonna go meet Rimmergand again and get yelled at.
That is, if you're up for it.
Flan does a poor job of hiding her anticipation. She bounces slightly on her heels. I'm ready.
Great, to work everyone. Let's get this underway. And you, just relax, but also be sure to concentrate very carefully.
Let's see what happens this time. Maybe something good will happen. Maybe something terrible will happen.
Look for the next Adrap healer. Once you have the connection, just step through.
Once again, you feel the essence in the Audra like a physical thing beside you. This time, however, the cord of energy that tugs at you is insistent but manageable, and through it you can feel what Flan was describing, a connection running through the tower and beyond where it splits in all directions. Color leaches from the world around you as you drift into the between. You feel the connection draw taut, like a pulled rope, and then pull. Oh, is this gonna go so badly for us? No, we're somewhere.
I'm about to be sick. And this sure doesn't look like an Animancer's tower to me.
Where are we? Why does this look familiar? Hello? I found some Zarups. Oh right, the Plague Strikers hit like freight trains. We need to kill them fast. I forgot all about these guys. Evil, devastating enemies. That is cool looking though. What? Can we not see this enemy?
Can't get a clean hit.
Need something stronger.
Yes? Of course.
That leads to some... What was that? I don't even know what that was I just picked up. It's a Bone Setter's Torque. Grants Sawbones, plus 15% healing done, 10% of hits converted to crits. With weapons. I mean... Oh, never mind. That's better. Okay, maybe somebody else. Like you, what are you using? Sold. There you go. Enjoy. Your new torque.
I'll put this to good use.
I'll take care of it.
I'm not doing on this floor yet. What's this? Some hardtack or something. Alright. What's down here then? More enemies? No enemies.
Leave it.
We need to find a way out, is what our goal is. Apparently. I'm guessing we have to go through the weird glowy fish head. A well-built drainage canal, though it has seen better days. There's stairs there, but we can't get out that way. The shrine to Nagati. I guess let's go in. Oh. That just leads here. Well, that wasn't as exciting as I hoped.
I'll see it done.
Alright, if I were a lever or something along those lines, where would I be? Maybe it's just this door itself is a lever. There's a lever. The lever fits neatly into the socket with a satisfying click. Oh, I guess we picked up a lever. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Let's go upstairs. See if we can get out of here.
Party before venturing forth.
We have been here before. We came here way, way early in the game.
You must gather your
Like, supremely early in the game compared to what we're supposed to, I guess.
party before venturing
Right side, we made it back just fine. Let's walk back to Nekataka. It's good that we didn't get teleported to an island that wasn't remotely close to us, though. That is a plus. Just have a little bit of a walk back. It kinda worked, though. I mean, it is a teleporter, technically. She was technically correct, the best kind of correct. If I were gonna live in this city, I'd probably want to live in like the Brass Citadel area. It looks sort of safer than the rest of it. Definitely would not want to live in the Gullet, and I don't think I'd want to live... What? They must have called for reinforcements. Don't let them escape. Well, I mean... You're gonna have a really bad day, Mercenary Paladin and slash Cypher.
Yes?
Ooh, Animancer's Energy Blade. It's sharp, fine, and deals raw damage and attacks more quickly than a standard blade. That sounds amazing. We could make that really good, actually. Maybe we should have fight with Sabers. Sabers seem to be pretty good in this game, with all of their sharp abilities. Make this easy on yourselves. I'll make it quick. No, our thing fell down.
What the shit? Behind us! Look sharp!
Well, hello, guys. Bunch of mercenaries. I see how it is. You guys go deal with that. I'm going this way. I'm going on my own. I don't need anyone. I need no people on my side. I am death incarnate. I really am. Holy crap, I'm just like cutting through everyone.
between the eyes. I'm not sure I can.
Knew this job was rotten. He turns his face with some difficulty towards Maya. We did what you asked. Beside you, Maya's brow wrinkles with confusion. Dawning realization flattens her expression. She moves to crouch beside the dying man. With a final shuddering gasp, the man lies still. Beneath the bloodied surface of his body, the essence of his spirit flutters free of him. A muffled clatter draws your attention to the nearby chest.
Madiko, I thought I was done for.
No, it's fine.
These monstrous brutes. Look at what they have done. They've destroyed all we have worked toward for a little coin.
Looks like the Royal Deadfire Company isn't happy with your progress.
This is a bold move, even for the Royal Deadfire Company. They are losing patience. I can't believe they're all... Look, you'd best get back to headquarters. Let them know what happened. I'll clean up here.
Maya jostles your shoulder as you make to leave, her voice lowered to a discreet murmur.
One way or another, this is only going to get worse. Worth thinking about.
Leave it.
And some boots, some fancy boots. Grants no quarter. We'll take a look at those in a moment. I'm kind of tempted to use just pure sabers at this point, because we could have 2 sharp sabers, which would make us
Yes?
just an
I'll take care of
unstoppable killing machine, I think.
I'll see it done.
Not that we aren't already, because we just murdered like 5 people
You must
without even
gather
slowing down. We literally just walked through them. It was amazing. Paladins are killing machines in this game, although I guess the penetration caused by Cypher abilities is helping out a lot too. But I really think a dual-wield paladin, even without Cypher abilities, would be really, really strong at killing things in this game. I think my group, when I go through the game again on Triple Crown, is going to have a paladin tank for sure. Because look at our defenses. At level 19, we have 88 deflection with no shield, mind you. We don't even have shield or anything along those lines. Fortitude 110, reflex 105, and will 109. That's fairly on par with a fighter, a pure fighter, I might add, of the same level, 130, 100, 1800. So, I mean, we are pretty damn good. What were we supposed to do now? Report to the Valian Trading Company headquarters. Alright, we can do that. Of course, we can't go straight there because that would be too easy, so we'll just go to Queen's Birth. I'm hungry. I should have gotten some dinner. I've just skipped dinner tonight, apparently. That was stupid of me. I only really realized right now that I'm quite hungry. I should set up like a GoFundMe for pizza. No, I'm just kidding. That would be silly. I can buy my own pizza. So I think, yeah, our playthrough we're gonna play... We will play with a couple multi-class characters. I think that Rogue Cypher would be really amazing at flanking attacks. I think that... I don't know if we really even need a wizard. We've done this entire game without even remotely close to a wizard. Aloth we had for a handful of fights, and then he's been gone forever since then, so I'm not too worried about that. Who are you, Tawenu? I should talk to you. Oh well, whatever. What else do we have in our group? We need a priest, straight up. Healing is too important. So, priest for sure. Who do we even talk to? Director Castle. Are you Director Castle? You are not. You're not either. Who do I talk to in this stupid place? None of these people. Upstairs we go. I think our group is going to be fairly pure in terms of classes. So Fighter, Rogue Cypher, Paladin. Although, if we have a Paladin being our tank, we could go Fighter, Chanter. That might be worthwhile. Or even Paladin Chanter might be good.
Watcher, at last, someone who can answer my questions. They're saying there was an attack at the Spire. I fear I'd sent you to your death. None of the Huana guards will tell us a thing, and Flaune's message is illegible. What happened?
The Royal Deadfire Company sent some mercenaries to kill everyone on the Spire. I got back just in time.
The Royal Deadfire Company? I didn't realize they were even aware of our efforts.
Your efforts atop the spire of the Soul Seers, you mean?
Maya rolls her eyes.
I suppose I needn't ask if you'd been reporting to your leadership.
If Atsura knew that I've hopped into that Adra with the captain twice now, he'd stick me in the infirmary.
I'm glad you're in one piece, Watcher. I'll have the details out to Flaune, I think. You've more than earned your reward. And my trust.
Cool.
Oh, and perhaps you'd consider stopping by Alvari's office. I believe she'll want some assurances as to the state of the Spire.
Sure, sure. What did we get? What did we get? I don't even know what we got. We're so close to ending the game in terms of leveling, though. We're like, what, 14,000 experience from completely being max level? It's pretty good. I will say that the difficulty in this game just spirals downwards as you get higher level, though. It's very very early heavy difficulty.
I can't decide if the gods must love or hate you, Watcher. Perhaps both.
Perhaps both.
Volcanoes, giant waves. Mel, I've had my fill of this island. It involves no divinities, but I do have some news for you as well. I have decided to take action with regards to Castor's incompetence.
Do what you gotta do.
I have called together a meeting of the Songreta Mea Compressa. Our esteemed investors have come to hear Director Castor's excuses for squandering their fortunes.
Elvari smooths the front of her coat and plucks lint from her sleeve.
You've witnessed Castor's mistakes personally. And you know what is at stake for us with Ukaizo. The council we want to hear from you, the Canton Chase in particular.
She raises her eyes to meet yours.
The company needs new leadership. Leadership that can make effective use of its most important allies. Let us start here, striking a fine impression before the wealthiest men and women in Eora.
I will tell them the truth.
Will you? When you and the truth are on such poor terms, you will attend the trial, I hope. Your testimony is a vital part of the proceedings.
Fine, I'll do it.
Indeed. Come then. I'll send for our esteemed guests. Meet us upstairs when you are ready.
Well, I'm ready. I'm not a very honest person, so I'll just... I don't really care who's in charge
You
of
must
the
gather your party before
Valian Trading Company, though. They're not really good allies of mine.
venturing forth.
It's a lot of people here, though.
I'd like to get us underway.
Dr. Castell's office is nearly unrecognizable through the milling crush of bodies. The chamber is suffocatingly warm, and several of the occupants jostle for a place beside the window. 201, the people around you are dressed in rich fabrics, or else the occasional piece of armor. Few of them look especially pleased to be here. Despite the cacophony that greets you when you arrive, a quiet descends swiftly upon the room upon the barest hand gesture from the man now sitting behind the desk. The Kantanishi's gaze sweeps across the room, eventually settling on you.
I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, Lord.
Around him, several of the onlookers crane their necks to see who the Countess is addressing.
Director Castell, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Castell's face is splotchy and damp with sweat. He looks as though he may be ill.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Alvari wears a restrained smile.
And this is to be your witness?
I will execute a perfect flourish as I bow. One of the Valian nobles gestures airily for you to rise.
I see the foreign airs put a bend in his spine.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Kadnua.
Soon to be Emperor of Deadfire, just a heads up. Just to clarify my title.
We were sorry to hear of Cadnui's fall, Lord. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
I plan to rebuild my stronghold someday.
Fishing for the necessary contributions, are you?
I have 500,000 copper. I don't need your contributions.
Let us begin. If the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your role, Nero. This isn't a Songretta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
Outsider law has more teeth than Ngati's pets, I say.
Wouldn't be a Valian hearing if someone wasn't feeling combative.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance.
I wait politely.
In deference to present company, we will proceed in adherence.
That'd be nice.
Director Castell, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit. Grave charges all.
A low murmur starts up around you as the crowd reacts.
We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Castle no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect, but his time is past. I put it plain, the company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the Republics? The expedition to Pococahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
I was able to restore the Adra vein. It can still be harvested.
You mean to say that the vein was secured in the end?
Well, that is... yes, Your Excellency, but...
A strange argument. We are concerned with results, Alvari. As far as I can see, the expedition was a success.
Truth.
I have more, Your Excellency.
Go on.
Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
The research is promising. You could be masters of the world with power like that. It is kind of true. Actually, those experiments may help us reach a Kaizo.
An interesting point.
Better.
We have heard much of a Kaizo in recent days. I wonder, Director Castor, just what are your plans for the fabled city?
I wouldn't put too much stock in that. The pirates are going to beat you there. I already have the ghost ship. Nero taps his quill against the desk in steady beats, looking on calmly.
Kaizo holds an enormous quantity of a luminous Adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then...
Castle has scarcely started his sentence when a handful of gathered investors start to jeer at him.
If we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castle has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castle risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Ondra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this.
You would claim Ukaizu?
Why, yes. To support the Animancers and Watchers we will send there.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
I believe the case before us is quite clear. Alvari, have you anything further to add?
Castle quakes before the desk. He raises trembling fingers to remove his spectacles, wiping them on his cravat.
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever. With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
I'm sorry, that's not on the table.
The Watcher? You would rely upon a brute.
Watch it.
Per complanca, some dignity.
Nero casts a weary eye over the proceedings.
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castal, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the Luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
Castol or Alvari? Castol has been a great director. He deserved to stay in power.
You inspire much loyalty, Castal. If only it were so amongst your own peers. It is time. Let us put the matter of Castol's dismissal to a vote. All in favor?
I should just kill them all. All the leadership of the Valiant Trading Company is here. Around the room, only a scant few hands arise. As the seconds tick past, the silence is broken only by the dutiful scribbling of the clerks. It becomes clear that the majority favors Castol. Castol keeps his gaze fixed on the floor, wringing his hands. Nearby, Alvari has gone still with shock. Her mouth parts, gaping wordlessly. She turns a horrified look upon the Kanta.
You have overreached, Alvari. And the Songreta does not take kindly to being called away from our business to indulge your schemes. Sate your ambitions in the living lands. Lueva Alvari, I hereby strip you of your rank and title, and pronounce you exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Songreta Mea Compressa.
Harsh.
This is a serious mistake. You can't do this to me.
I believe that brings this meeting to a close.
Director Castell seems to be in a state of shock. He is still staring at the doors. He turns to you with a startled jerk when you approach.
I must see the shareholders out, but please, let us speak afterwards.
I don't want to. Your Valiant Trading Company has no use for me. I want to rob your company, actually, but oh, I can loot that. That's not stealing.
The Living Lands. Poor Alvari. I cannot stop thinking on it. How easily it might have been my fate. All my achievements gone in an instant.
He spreads the fingers of one hand, mimicking a burst of air.
Well, she brought it on herself, didn't she? The members of the Songretta, they are not to be taken lightly.
Don't let it go to your head. I don't care who runs this place.
If nothing else, I may rely on you to keep my pride in check. Well, I am still director, and our ambitions have not changed. We move forward. The council wishes for results, so we will give them results. The Royal Deadfire Company will not sit idly by while we claim Ukaizo. If we set out now, they will do everything in their power to stop us. Which means we can no longer afford any doubts about where our loyalties lie. Or those of our companions.
Sorry then.
Captain,
Maya quickly turns her gaze away.
I'm a soldier. If you pit my needs against the needs of Rawatai, I'll lose every time. No captain of mine sails against the homeland. It's that simple.
You mean too much to me to let it end like this, Maya.
You did too.
Maya catches herself and raises a shaking hand to her mouth.
You do, too, Captain. But how do we get past this, Captain?
Nothing has to change. Who knows what side any of us will be on when the dust settles.
I've got a pretty good idea.
Maya tightens her bearing.
If you don't, then you've got your principles on backwards.
Hey.
But Rawatai needs all hands on deck. And I won't just turn about on my career.
I don't need the company. Nah, can I just, like, leave this company area? They have enough rifles and cannons to punch a hole in the dead fire without you.
Well, sometimes it takes more than a punch to make a dent. You should know that already. If what I've told you about is any indication.
Can't I just leave? Castell, on the other hand, takes a step back, blinking slowly.
You're more than complicit in my activities, Captain. I seem to recall you handled yourself well enough.
Maya nods slowly.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Maya squeezes her eyes shut and sighs.
I knew this couldn't work. Knew I was fooling myself.
She rubs the corners of her eyes with 2 quick swipes of her thumbs.
I don't want anything to happen to you, Captain. I guess we're done with each other. Unless I happen to catch you in my sights.
I won't do this.
What? Watcher, please, you cannot. How can we stop now, at the very edge of success?
Maya's too important to me. Blinking at you, a slow and disbelieving smile spreads across her face.
Well, clearly I misjudged you, to say the least.
Castell folds his hands neatly in front of him. He glances at his guards.
I believe we're done here, Watcher. I have no further need of your assistance.
Oh, I was hoping you'd attack me. I could kill them all. Well, goodbye. I didn't want to... Why did I have to spend so long? I would have been like... Realistically, my character would be like, okay, I don't really care about the Valiant Trading Company, let's go. There are a few companions I need in my group. Maya is a very good ranger, and I need her to shoot things for me. And I really could not care less about the Valiant Trading Company. I hope they die. All of them. Doesn't matter to me. I wonder how she's going to feel about the Principe, though. Like, she doesn't seem to care about the Principe, if I side with them. Weirdly. So I'm not siding with... Oh. Did I click on something? The young Hawana wears a disconcerting frown. He meets your approach with a flicker of a welcoming smile, but it dies down quickly.
Please, I must ask a favor.
He shies back from making eye contact, keeping his head lowered.
What say? Do you have business with the Valiant Trading Company?
I've done business with them, if that's what you mean.
Akira, you can help me, I say. They will listen to you.
No, they won't.
My people of the Duape. We signed a contract with the company.
Tuenu looks towards the headquarters with a despondent frown.
We were not understanding the terms at the time.
Too many big words for you, friend? Next time, hire an advocate.
Opening his mouth to retort, Tuenu instead takes in Maya with confusion before turning back to you.
I wish to, what say, renegotiate. But the clerks turned me away.
Tell me about the contract.
My father, the Ranga, took payment from the company. In exchange, they dig for Audra.
He speaks with more confidence, as if these words were rehearsed several times over.
He did not understand the Valian way. When he dies, the Outlanders will claim our island for themselves.
A cruel practice, I say. And they call us savages.
Ngati's chosen speaks the wisdom of his mother.
Tuanyu touches his brow and inclines his head.
Father has fallen ill, and the clerk, Luca, stands by the agreement as surely as if it was stamped in his skin.
So what's your plan?
I made my appeals to Luca, but my words were as stones dropped down the deepest well. While I am barred from the company office, I can do nothing for my people.
I'll meet with Luca. Maybe I can arrange more reasonable terms.
Akira, my thanks. I will remain here by day until justice is done.
The worst of his concerns are quickly overshadowed by a broad smile. Maybe we can get some experience for that. It's only a clerk. Although we're out of time on this video, so we'll do it in the next one. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you all next time. Bye.